Hello students, welcome in chapter 15 statistics. In the part 3 students, in statistics we are going ahead today a new topic. It is a coefficient of variations using our mean and standard deviations. So the simple formula for coefficient of variations is called CV. The short form coefficient of variation SD upon x bar into 100%. SD defined, already known you, standard deviations and mean. Now we are going to our exercise 15.3. Find out the given data have A and B, two groups. Decided which group have more variable. Yes, in question number 1, from A and B have which group have more variation, which group is more variable. So very easy, see we define that, and it is a big numerical. I will start first marks in the group A. Group A have the frequency given and numbers are given 10 to 20. Next 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and next 60 to 70, till up to going at 70 to 80. And the datas are exactly given. The frequencies have group A, and my data given 9, 17, 32, 33, 40, 10 and 9. Just you add first and make the total. This total have students n, which is 150. Define here mid values, which xi, and mid value have just going 10 and 20 by 2, 15. And just increasing how many? 10, 10. So 25, 35, 45, 55, 65 and the 75. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is your students assume mean. And that going to di. Xi minus A upon C. Very easily you will define that up to total FIDI. Next table FIDI. And then after your solutions, that is 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 1, 2, 3. And this Fi with Di means that one you multiply with this 9 3s are 27. Here 17 2s are 34, minus 32, 0, 40. Here 20, and that become 27. It is your sigma FIDI students, and you will get using calculator easily getting your data students minus 6. Now same I define first mean x bar A plus sigma FIDI by n into C. I have A 45. FIDI is a students minus 6. N is a 150 and class length only that is 10. Yes, that cancel, and overall your calculator 45 minus 6 by 15, it is 44 point, students, I think so, 6. Yes, correct, 44.6, that one. Now I will go to second process, FIDI with the DI, means FIDI into DI, which is FIDI square, and then total you get the standard deviations values. 27 3s are 81, here 68, 32, 0, 0, 40, here 40, and that is the 81. And total you can add students, you can easily get the value is yes 343. It is 342. Yes, one more time I will check my the total value is a 342. Yes, and we go to standard deviations SD under root sigma FIDI square by n minus sigma FIDI by n the whole square and into C. Just put down their values and see I have 10. Sigma FIDI square is a 342 and become 150. FIDI I have students minus 6 by 150, and use this calculator and decide your final, your standard deviation students 15.09. And now CV of A group SD upon X bar into 100%. SD is clearly known 15.09, and mean, I have mean students also known 44.6 into 100%. That should be your final values for the CV 0.3383%. Here your first half data over. Now I will go to group number B. Same going marks, and similarly my marks is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and the 70 to 80. That's our total given our values. And in the frequency givens, group B FI, and that total I will make here and decided by mean. Yes, in the group B students, our observations given 10, 20, 30, 25, 43, 15, and the 7, and add them, it is total 150. Here also students define the mid values. It's the same as to according to our first case here, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, and the 75. I think assume in also same. Here 3 and 3, this is an assume mean. And create to DI table. Xi minus A upon C. 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and 1, 2, 3. So first FIDI. And these FIDI students, FI with DI product it. So minus 30, next minus 40, continue minus 30, 0, 43, 30, and 21. That you get sigma FIDI is as it is according to previous as a minus 6. So these are same, it means mean also same students. So my second type of mean Y bar A plus sigma FIDI into C. Now what is the sigma FIDI value? A I have 45, minus 6 by 150, and class length C, it is 44.6, as much as same as to according to first. And now last table, FIDI into DI, that call FIDI square, and make them this FIDI into DI, means this are both of the you make the product it 30 with 3, 90, next 80, 30, 00, 43, 60, and make here last 63, and summation of sigma FIDI square, that's your I think 380, I mean 366. Yes, use calculator students. I will using calci write down this direct answer. So my accurate answer, after that we moving that decided up to CV. First write down SD, standard deviations. Therefore SD become under root sigma FIDI square by n, sigma FIDI in whole square into C. My sigma FIDI square 366 by 150. FIDI is also total known minus 6 and class length 10. Here students, using calci you will decide the total is a point value for your 15.61, and SD ready. Now CV. So CV of group B, your SD upon Y bar into 100%. My SD is a 15.61, Y bar is a 44.6 into 100%, and that should be you calculate using calci 0.35%. Now my target asking, yes, which have more variations. Question is that more variations. So here are variation 0.33, here 0.35. So in the B, yes, therefore CV of B is more than CV of A. Therefore in group B have more variation. Yes, it is not a stable. It means group A is a more stable. Yes, same as going ahead. Question number 2. There are two types of share given. Share A and share B. I mean share X and share Y. And target achieve to according to both shares. Find out. Yes, more stable. More stable means less coefficient. I mean least coefficient of variations. I go to question number 2 now. Find in both X and Y shares which have more stable. More stable means, students, it is less variations. In other language, less variation. This is also very big numerical. So I will start my first of all share X. It is called Xi. And Xi related all observations. First of all I write down 35, 54, 52, 53, 56, 58, 52, 50, 51 and the 49. And make them, students, total additions. Yes, its addition is a sigma xi. If you using calci 510, mean define sigma xi by n. 510 by 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, which get 51. That's your xi. Now very easy, xi minus x bar, and thirdly xi minus x bar whole square. And that you decided our direct method wise standard deviations. So these are subtractions. 35 minus 51, which is 15 and 16, minus 256. Here 3, 9, 1. 53 minus 51, 2, 4. 56 minus 51, it is a 5. Yes, 25. 55 and 1, 51 and 5, 56. 58 minus, it is a 7, 49. Here 1, here also 1, but minus. Here 1, and last of the 51 and 2. Yes, it is 2. Minus 2, but it is 4. And make them total, students, additions. It is your total 350 wise total summations. Xi minus xi square 941 25 49 111 0. Here 0, I think by mistakes I written. And last, students, it is a 4. Total summation is a 350. And now I will start to mean after standard deviations. SD under root sigma xi minus xi whole square by n. It is 350. N is 10. 35 square root. Yes, it is nearest to nearest 5 point something. Yes, it is 5.91. So CV of in the X share coefficient of variations as d upon x bar into 100%, 5.91. Our mean is a 51 into 100%, and that's your CV coming using calculator, students, 11.58%. Now I moving to share Y. Second share wise declare my answers. So in the share Y, here also given the observations that call yi and define to total additions. After that yi minus y bar, and lastly yi minus y bar the whole square. That types. So observations is that in the yi total observations given 108, 107, 105, 105, 106, 107, 104, 103, 104 and 101, and you make the students total additions. Yes, it is a 1050. Sigma yi 1050, and define me in y bar. Sigma yi by n 1050 by n become 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. It is a 105. Now yi minus y bar 108 minus 105, 3 here 9, that same 2 4 0 0, again 0 1 1, here 2 4, next minus 1 1, again minus 2, but square is 4. Yes, completely minus 1, 104 minus 105, it is minus 1, but here 1, and last 4 minus here 16, and that becomes sigma yi minus y bar whole square, and you make them total students additions. It is 40. And going ahead to standard deviations, under root yi minus y bar whole square by n. And what is the yi minus y bar? 40. And n becomes students again 10, which is exactly 2. So CV of the y share, yes, CV of the y, our SD upon y bar into 100%. So my SD is 2, y bar I have 105 into 100%, and do it the simple way, your simple students calculations by the using calculator. It is CV is a 1.9%. Now my target asking to in which share have more stable, it means less variations. So less variation here 11.58, but here 1.9, here a less. Therefore CV of y share is less than CV of xf. Therefore in y share have less variation. Therefore y share is more stable. In the more stable, it means there is our variability for less value. Variation is less. Now in third also very interesting question given students, and very easy way I just explain. An analysis of a monthly wages paid to work in the two firms, firm A and firm B. Already given data, so I will draw the table in this way. Here firm A, and secondly given the firm B. Yes, and the daily wages wise also values given for first, second and third. I given that number of the wage earner. Yes, number of wage earner is that 586, 648. Second given mean of monthly wages have to rupees 5253. Here also rupees 5253, and last variance given that of the distributions of wages, that 100 and 121, and asking that which firm have A and B pay larger amount as monthly wages. It is same given, and here I define first of all one of the table to standard deviation. Yes, standard deviation means under root of the variance. So under root of 100, 10, under root of 121, 11, and last define here CV, that you get answers. CV of our firm A and firm B. So as D by X bar into 100%. My SD is a 10, X bar is a 5253 into 100%. That define my first answer. Similarly here students, SD by X bar 100%. Either here write down Y bar, this is called Y bar. SD is 11 by 5253 into 100%. And my target is a second questions. First CV is a 0 point using calculator students, 1903%, and secondly here 0.2094%. Firm have two answers asking. First, which firm have more amount paid? Yes, monthly wages. So equal in firm A and firm B have equal amount of wages given. And second asking, in the firm A and firm B show greater variability, it means more variations, this or that, definitely that firm B. So you write down CV of firm B is CV of A, therefore in firm B have more variation, more variability, and that's over that. Question number 4. Now next students are going ahead. That also very easy and same concept. From the following records given, number of the goal records and number of the matches, they have two teams, team A and team B. I will decide first for team A number of goals, rec score, and secondly number of the matches. Yes, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and here given 1, 9, 7, 5 and 3, and team B have students already given the full data and decided which team have more considered to more consistent. More consistent means less our variability. Yes students, less variability wise I going. First this additions to Fi. Yes, N it is 25, and I start my Fi Xi, that is called Xi, and do that in the product way. Fi Xi, 0 into 1, 0, 9 1s are 9, 7 2s are 14, 5 3s are 15, and 4 is a 12. It is sigma Fi Xi will do our 50. And define simple way students here mean. So my mean is X bar for team A, sigma Fi Xi by N, 50 by 25, which is 2. And next going to Fi Xi square means Fi Xi into Xi. So Fi Xi square wise, students as you wish any one property apply, but here I going to Fi Xi square wise a total solutions. Fi Xi into Xi, 0, 9 1s are 9, 14 2s are 28, 15 3s are 45, and 12 4s are 48. That makes sigma Fi Xi square. It is, I think, total additions it is 130. Now decide to SD of team A, which have to under root sigma Fi Xi square by N minus sigma Fi Xi N in the whole square, and my value is a simple known Fi Xi square 130 by 25, which is 50 by 25 whole square, and decided students here final answer SD, and after that decided our CV also. So easily you will get answers. So students, my here team A SD is a 1.09, and after it students same is I will go to now standard deviations. So students, after that our SD we go to CV of team A, SD by X bar into 100%. My SD is a 1.09, X bar 2, and a 100%. You will get simple using calculator. The value is, students, 54.5%. Now for team B, already given mean, average and SD also given to your team B. Yes, for the team B, our average given to 2, but SD given 1.25 goals in your textbook already. So my CV of B, our SD by Y bar into 100%. So SD is a 1.25, Y bar is a 2 into 100%. And by that answers, yes, using Kelsey, 62.5%. And target asking which team has more consistent, I mean less CV. Less CV means this less or this less, definitely that. Therefore CV of A is less than CV of B. Therefore team A have less variability, less variation. Therefore team A is more stable. Yes, it is a more stable. It is team A is the best team in comparison of team B. Now continue our fifth questions. That also very easily going ahead. Question is sum and sum of the squares of the two datas, length and weight. So according to question, I will write down length of plants given x centimeter and weight of plant of y grams, given that, yes, x centimeter and y weight in gram. Yes, continue. For the 50 plants, means n is equal to 50, we have to plant, and given the total sigma xi 212 sigma xi square 902.8 sigma yi 261 and sigma yi square, these are given students 1457.6. all are data 1 to 50, 1 to 50. Here also summation 1 to 50 and summation 1 to 50. And I decided in more have length or weight is a more variations. It means up to C we decided. So first I will start. Yes, first we find mean, second SD and CV in that one in length. So simple. Mean formula, students, you know very well. X bar summation xi upon n, which is a 212 by 50, and that's you using Kelsey, students. I will write down directly. That is 4.24. Now SD under root sigma xi square by n, sigma xi by n whole square, and that is a value for, it is sigma xi square 902.8 and become 50, sigma xi 212 by 50, and that is a total values. For using Kelsey, students, I will write down 0.26, and then after CV. In the parts of CV in the length, so CV of x SD by x bar into 100%. My SD ready for 0.26, x bar is also ready 4.24 with 100%, and that's the, students, my answer is coming CV for 6.13%. That's the first data down over. Now start similarly. Second we find mean, SD and CV of in weight. Yes, in weight grams. So very easy. Here mean y bar summation of yi by n My summation of yi is 261 and become 50, and decide that answer easily, students. Your mean is covered to sigma yi upon n, and that's why the students answer coming. And same is SD under root sigma yi square by n, sigma yi by n whole square, and putting your value, students, and get the answer to SD and mean, then after CV. So its value, students, it is 5.22, and here putting your values, sigma yi square is known that 1457.6 by 50, and here mean sigma yi 261 by 50 the whole square. And here also, students, after calculate using root and find out the last value, which is going to 1.37, and last CV. Therefore CV if y, it is SD by y bar into 100%. So my SD is 1.37, y bar I have 5.22 into 100%, and that also you will check with that 6.13% is the highest, or this value using calculator, students, 26.24, yes, 26.24% are highest. Our target is what is the target? Find out more variations. So here, students, more variations in compare of x. Therefore I write down CV of y is greater than CV of x. Therefore we write down in y, it means what is the y? Weight. More variation. And here, students, our this exercise 15.3 is easily and happily done, students, for the variation of SD and mean wise. And students, here I stop this video, and further explanation to last part in the next video. Bye bye.